Hi guys, so I have a little time right now, so what I want to do is go ahead and use the last item from the Spellbinders monthly kits. I have ordered or just newly enrolled in the small die of the month, the large die of the month, and the card kit of the month. And I've already done a couple of videos incorporating some of those things or just focusing on one or two of those items. But I did not try out the large die of the month. And I think initially I might have said this is the APG. It's not APG of the month. That's a different thing. The Amazing Paper Grace. I did not do that. This is a different one. And this is for the month of May 2020. So what I'm going to do is try this out. I got it because I wanted to sign up for all these things, but I'm not the biggest fan of this because it's going to take kind of a lot of work. A lot of cutting, right? A lot of running through. So I'm going to try it out. I don't have, well, there's an example on the back here. I don't have an example to show you, but there's that there. So what I'm going to do is just pick out some colors. It looks very cherry blossom-ish, and I don't know what I want to put on the top, but we're going to do the basic cutting of this and see how it works, put it together, and make maybe, you know, a nice card front. Okay, so go ahead and cut this out. I have some papers. These are all recollections papers, just inexpensive paper packs that I picked up in the past. These actually all came from one paper pack, so they kind of coordinate. And what you're going to do is cut 4 of each of the corners. Now, you know, you can do this however you want. Dark to light, light to dark, mix it up, whatever colorway you want. I'm not going to do the squares in the middle because I don't need them, but maybe I'll show you real quickly. It's just a little connector piece to make a rectangular card, which pretty much everyone has done. What I want to show you in this video, or I don't know about everyone, but Spellbinders, is how to use the 4 corners and then still use this middle piece, because this middle piece only works if you're making a rectangular card. And then I've seen that in the middle of a square card, they've just put a circle that doesn't really, you know, it's just a circle that kind of fits in here. But I'm going to do something a little bit different, and hopefully you guys will think that's great, because I just thought about it. I'm like, I think this will work. So what's in my mind, I think it will work, but we will see. So let's open this guy up. And I'm just going to use my marquee, and again, let's pay attention to this. To be honest, it doesn't matter. It's going to look pretty either way, whatever comes out. But the die that has kind of larger areas, like within the flower, this one is your bottom layer. Okay, this is the second layer, and this is the third one, the top layer. Kind of weird, but that's how they have it set up. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to cut this in purples, just the bottom layer right now. And I suppose if you want to make this quicker, you can cut different layers at a time, right? But I'm just going to take this and give it some room. I can be more conservative with that paper, but for now I'm just going to tear it like that. And like I said, if you want, and this is my marquee, there's no embossing with this one because it's just going to be the layers. You can put a couple different colors at a time, you know, cut out more than one piece at a time, so it'll make it a little bit faster. But I am going to just run this through. And again, this is our base. Usually I just pull it and let it go, but it's still there. So this is my base color. I'm going to cut out 4 of these and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm just finishing cutting out the 4th one. They all cut like butter. Really nice. Just to the side. And look how pretty these are. It's very pretty. Like I said, this is my least favorite, but now that I'm cutting it, this is really pretty. I like it. And if it's not falling right out of your die, just poke one of these corner pieces, like right here, and it will come right out. So I didn't clean my die in between, so that's why those kind of stayed there, but they fall out. They just didn't fall out like they normally do. So we have those 4. Okay, so now I'm going to put that back. We want to go for our second layer. This is what I mean by cleaning it. See how there's still things in here? Alright. Still a little paper stuck in there, but that's okay. Second layer is this one. And I want to use the darker teal for that second layer. But again, whatever colorway you're doing, that's great. So I'm going to put these to the side here so I don't misplace them. They're a nice size, so they're not too easily misplaceable. And what I'm going to do with this is just cut a piece off. And I'm taking that second layer. And I'm going to try to conserve my paper a little bit so I can kind of get those 4 cut out here. And that one is right in the corner. It should cut anywhere this is, though. So pretty and like butter. Okay, so that's our next layer. And it would go right on top of this one. So just a little hint of that purple is going to be sticking out. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, I'll cut out for this and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm pretty much done with that. I'm just trying to clean this out. And our last layer. Okay, it's gonna drive me nuts if I've left it crooked there. Oh no. Let's get that here. Is this one here. And it has like little tabs. That's kind of how you overlay them with each other. And I'm just gonna do this lightest color. And again, I'll just kind of put it in here and let that be my guide. And again, run these through and cut out 4. Haven't picked out a base card yet or anything else, so we'll work on that in a minute, but gotta do a little poking on this one. This one's a little more intricate. Alright, so I'll do 3 more of this one and I will be right back. Oh, you know what? Let me show you kind of how this one does since we're doing the other ones. And this one kind of layers over like that. Really pretty. Hopefully you can see all the different layers there. And okay, I'll do 3 more and I'll be right back. Okay, just got my last one done here. So what we're gonna do is take a moment to layer all of these up. And let's just start with like this one. And so I don't really know what size this is gonna be at the end, so I'm just gonna come in here. Oh, sorry guys. Why is this crooked? Let me see here. My camera, hopefully it'll relax. It's been doing a thing sometimes where it kind of goes like this in and out, and I'm not doing it, it's just the camera does it, and hopefully it stops. Like I said, I have a 4K camera, I don't want to have to get another one. I want to use this glue and I didn't put the pin back in it, so it started drying. So, okay. Again, layering it up something like this. So I have my purple layer, the teal, and the light teal layer. So this one, what I'm going to do is just turn it around and use this precision bottle, but you can run this through your Xyron or however else that you want to get this to work. Oh, what a bummer that I left that I left this pin out of it, so it does not want to go work for me right now. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to go around, you know, where it's important, right in the edges, and keep some of these flowers down. And then we come in here and place it down. That's not hard. It went down really nicely, easily. There it is. And then the next one is this guy. So I'll do this for all 3 corners. You don't have to do anything with that circle yet because we don't need that glued yet. So I'm going to put glue all around these little edges here as fine as I can. Again, this is just tacky glue that's in this bottle. And then layer that one. So I will be right back. Nice thick little layer there. Thick little piece. Very cute. Okay, I'll be right back when I do all of them. Okay guys, so we have our pieces here, and if you take them all and you kind of put them the way you're gonna lay them down here, it's a 4-inch square, which makes sense because if you're gonna make it a little bit bigger for the a standard A2 size card, you want it to mat 4 and by 5 1/4, right? So this is a piece of paper that's 8.5 inches by 4 1/4 because I'm gonna fold it in half, and it's just a white card base. I'm gonna do it the other way. And when I fold it in half, it's going to give me a 4 1/4 inch card base, which is what I wanted. So here we go. And it's up to you how you want to do this. Obviously, when you layer these up, you're supposed to put this little ring on top of this part. So it just kind of fits like that. If you were making the larger one, all you would do is take these little connector pieces and do the same layers in the same colorway if you want. I guess you can make it different. But do your colorway, and then you would slip those in between here to make a longer card. But for now, we're just doing this, so, and I guess if you wanted to, you can, I don't know if I should glue these two and then stick it down. But you're going to have to mess with it anyway, so let's get started. This part's a little bit scary for me because I feel like, and if you want to pop dot this, that would look really pretty, so it just gives it more dimension. But I'm just kind of doing this kind of thing, and then this guy. Okay, I'm leaving this alone. Just kind of sitting there. Let me back up. I'm telling you, I think my camera zoom is messing with me right now. Okay. So this is a little bit scary because I don't know where this is going to end up. If this is here, that's pretty good. So I'm not really pushing it down up just a little bit, And what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of glue around this little edge for that little piece. And again, more glue. I need to open my window. I feel hot in here. And I'm going to put this one down. Try to keep it nice and straight. Again, not completely pushing everything down, just enough because I want to be able to adjust this when I get there. And again on the back. Now if you're using like a sticky stuff like Xyron, you might end up with a little bit of a trying not to push it down, okay? Just try to be able to adjust your design, right? So I'm just kind of pushing that down. And again, you know, I'm putting the glue on the top of this, but you can put it on the back of the ring too. On this one, I'll probably do the back of the ring because it's the last one. And as you can see, this thing wants to come up because I just haven't pushed everything down yet. Right there and here. You can tell this needs to come in. And this is the part where the rubber meets the road, right? You see all these cute designs and they're like, not telling you, hey, this is a little bit, like this needs to go that way a little bit. And this is kind of why I like to try things out, just to see what happens at home when we're trying this out. So I'm going to put this piece on here to smash this down without getting glue all over my hands or messing up our pretty design. Pretty good. It's a little bit off right here, but you know, that's okay. So I'm going to leave something sitting on top of this just to keep it flat because I don't trust it. And what I'm going to do is take this piece right here and I'm going to choose one of these colors. I'm not sure which one, if I should go with the darker or the lighter color. You know what? I'll go with the purple. So I need to grab a little bit more because I destroyed my purple. Okay, I'll be right back. So I'm going to get that lavender kind of purple color. I'm going to cut this out. Now, obviously this is not going to matte in there, but I want to show you a little trick and hopefully it works. What I was thinking. We'll see what happens. And I am back to using my old folder and my marquee like I showed you guys. This is just because it's warped. I wasn't comfortable with it cutting larger pieces of paper anymore, but like if you're going to cut a whole card front. But for things like this, it cuts just fine, as you can see. So what my idea was, and hopefully this works, I don't know, this is really small, that's probably why they did what they did, was to go ahead and just cut this down the middle. And cut away some of this. I don't know, I'm just eyeballing this at this point. And what I was thinking is that we can match it up like this and get it in here. Oh my gosh, that's almost perfect. Look at that. And I just eyeballed that. I didn't even plan it. Okay, so pretty darn good. I mean, if we want to make it go a little bit more in, I guess we could bring it in one more, like here. You guys think that's better? Just to give it a little more white around the edge. Yeah, I'll do that. So I like where it is right now exactly. So what I'm going to do is just put some glue on this piece and some glue over here. I'm going to line it up better. And I'm using the little holes as guides. Don't worry, I know you guys are thinking, what is she doing? But don't worry, it'll be just fine. Apparently, hopefully. So I'm lining up those little holes. And then there's a little extra down here, right? This little edge. And we can just kind of come back in here and just get rid of that. You don't even need the holes if you want. You can just trim that whole thing away. But so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to place that in there. Oh my goodness. I couldn't have come up with it any better. Like, that's cool. Okay. And then, where's my set? Oh, here it is. We have this piece right here. I have to clean this out. This middle piece is what I was planning on using to go ahead and put this on here. Because that's what it's for. This is completely stuck down. Hold on. to go right here, and it's going to cover up that area and no one will even know. So what I'm going to do is cut this out with, oh, you know what's a bummer? I'm going to have to cut this out with purple because it's the base color. Oh, well, we're going to switch it up. So I'm going to cut this out in, let's say, the teal. No, it has to be in the dark green, huh? Let's do it in the dark color. And then I'm going to switch it out, but there's 2 more layers. So I'm going to cut out the 3 different colors with all these 3 layers, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have my little pieces. And, you know, I just went with a whole different thing. So I cut the base out of white Centura Pearl. And then we're going to have this pretty little one and this pretty little one, and they're kind of switched out the order. So I was looking at their example there, and they completely switched up their color too. So I thought, well, might as well. Okay. So again, if you want to pop dot this, I think that'd be nice. And you know, maybe I'll go ahead and do that. So, and I'm going to use pop dots because I'm going to continue working on it. So I need it to dry immediately. Otherwise I use my 3D glue gel. And let me see here. This the back. Oh, these are really dimensional. I don't know when I got these or where I got them, but I've had them for a really long time. And sometimes I'll even cut these pieces just to see how I've done it before. Just cut it and use that whole piece, you know. You don't have to waste any of that. And this is why I like my 3D glue gel. These aren't too bad. They're peeling a lot easier than normal. Oh my goodness. Really cute. I thought, to be honest, I was going to be like a little bit bored of working with this, but it worked up really quickly and they layered really nicely, really easily, so nice. I did get a little extra glue here where I don't want it. I found my little glue rubber thing that erases glue, but oh well. Okay, let me see where we're at. Like there. And then we're going to take this guy. Oh, you know what? I need to cut 2 of these to go on either side. Right? So I have the white one, and I'm just going to layer these up and glue them down just like I did the other layers. So when I come back, I'll have both sides done. Okay, guys, so I finished that up, and then I thought it needs a sentiment. I just found this stamp just sitting here with the Mama Makes, I don't know, stamp set that was sitting next to me. And it's a little bit big for this, so what I'm going to do is not ink up the whole thing, because this area over here is going to... I don't know. I don't even know if this will work. It's a really small spot, okay? So I'm going to use some water reactive Harmony water reactive ink, and I'm going to wipe this away. To be honest, if that stamps onto this, you probably wouldn't even see it, but oh my gosh, this is hard to tell what I'm doing. Let's just go for it. Right there. I don't have my stamp pad under me, so make sure to really get that going. Aw, see? It's a little bit off, like too low, but that's okay. I just don't know what else to put in there. It does come with another little die, but this is tiny. Like, if you put this little thing in there, or you can cut it out, I guess, make it a frame. I don't know. I guess there's different things you can do with that. But I'll just stick this on here, and now I will not touch it until it really dries, and I don't even know if that water reactive dries on this. It should. You guys know with the Centura Pearl water markers work on that. You know what? I'm putting too much glue. I put glue all around this edge and it doesn't need it, because it's going to be hanging off the side. And then we're just going to put this on here, and no one knows that we did anything funny to those things for it to work. And there we are. Wow, guys, that's really cute. I you know, in my mind, I was like, okay, I already know I'm going to have to add something else on top to make this work, really make it cute, but this is really adorable. I think it worked out really well. Again, it might be a little bit crooked, but for the first time out, I think we're good. Definitely use a liquid glue to get this going so that you have it nice and set. But check that out. I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? All right, there we go. And what I was thinking, because it was very cherry blossom, kind of like an Asian feel with that lattice work, I don't know, I was gonna use this little guy. So tomorrow you'll see this video for a review for a Local King rubber stamp. And I was gonna say, well, you can get this little guy on here and kind of put him across here. Ooh, wouldn't that be pretty? Okay, well, obviously, that's what I was planning on doing. I thought, well, but I'm gonna use this for a review tomorrow. I don't wanna use it right now, and then... But to be honest, I'd rather have this guy sitting on here than this hello. But how pretty is that? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I look forward to trying that out. So 4 and a half-inch square card with the little mats over at the top. So thanks for watching, guys. I do have a link for my referral for Spellbinders if you'd like. It basically gives you 10% off your first order. And... you know, you can click that and go over to them, or just go over to them however you like. But I will see you guys at the next one. Bye now.